Hello, hello, how's everyone doing? Be good, I'm fine. How much revision I've done today? 3 hours, is that 3, 4 hours? Well, it's been spectacles, but it doesn't feel like 3 or 4 hours. I'll tell you what I have done. I made a poster. That's literally what I did. Watching videos. Nothing like 3 to 4 hours and did like annotations. Oh yeah. Also, by the way, I just want to show you something. This YouTube icon literally got caught using in his work. I don't analyze it. Stop really, because I don't get like English is supposed to be about creativity. It's supposed to be our imagination. It's supposed to be all about that. And this guy's kind of ruined it all by Well, understand people don't have time to make really detailed infographics, but I'd rather what he just did with the whiteboard. I know he's trying to engage the people, but this literally just makes his content look like slop, and it isn't. And I really disagreed on the point that use like supernatural. I really disagree with that. I don't think the play's supposed to be supernatural like a Christmas Carol. Maybe I think it's supposed to be more grounded, gritty about reality. I did say though, if you think about it, of Priestley, why the inspector chooses to interrupt by that doorbell is because of the impulsiveness of the inspector. That his purpose metaphorically comes into being. There's no supernatural element to it. His purpose is to, completely like expose these lies about the working class, about socialism, and completely destroy capitalism. Priestley has chosen that moment. He has not made any supernatural stuff. I know it's just an analogy, but no supernatural involved. Anyway, we're going to do chemistry today. We're going to first of all do a few practice questions. Then I'm going to review my past paper and see how that went. I'm sure it went amazing. That's sarcasm, by the way. And then at the end, we're going to go through the slides that my teacher sent and maybe do a few questions there. So take about an hour and a half in total, which I guess means late stream. If I feel too tired, though, I'll end it prematurely. Let's go with the questions, though. I decided to do quantitative chemistry, partly because I've evaluated my weakest topic. It used to be electrolysis, but I think I've got an understanding about that now. Like cations, they're positive. Anions, like onions, they make you cry. Also, one other thing, the history, I predicted one of the questions. I have to link it. I'm gonna get the clip. Yeah, I won't believe it. I need to edit the live stream because I wanted to take it off after a few things that happened in it. But I literally predicted the witchcraft question. It's okay, I can wait though. Once I edit the stream, I will literally, I can show it to you now if you want. Actually, I'll show you me predicting this. Oh my goodness, did I say crazy? That is an embarrassment. Okay, hold on. I will tell you right now. It's just the start bit. We're going live. What bit was I doing the questions? No, not that one. Go back a bit. Right. I don't know if you can tell Ryan, but
And let's talk about
I've literally
family
done
impact.
explain why witchcraft decreased 1500 to 1700, 1500 to
And
1700, and the points were
explain which is
Matthew Hopkins and the Civil War. The
and
actual
then the
question,
Reformation.
the actual question was very very similar, very similar. Y'all, if you can read upside down, I can literally flip that. Not kidding. This was literally 2 days ago. Oh my god. Ah, crap. Why did you click on? This was literally the night before. Did it say the date? I don't know. Yeah, May the 14th, 2026. That has made me feel so good. Anyway, let's go. Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's waste any more time. Right, here we go. Some questions. Talking about quantitative chemistry. Surprise, surprise. Right, now, see. Copper is extracted from metal ores. Now, for y'all who doesn't know what ore is, it's the thing in Minecraft. I'm joking. It's a metal reacted with oxygen and surrounding. It's impure. That's what an ore is. So think about it. If diamond, if in Minecraft, diamond isn't on its own. To get the diamond, you've got to mine it, and then you've got to melt it. To get pure diamond, that's exactly basically what an ore is. It's impure version. That's a combustion displacement reaction that you get it from there. Sometimes they extract things with electrolysis from an aqueous solution, but usually that's for stuff like and there's a common misconception that electrolysis is only for more reactive metals than stuff like that, and most of the time it is. That's the molten one. To get the least reactive elements, then there's the aqueous one, but to be fair, no one really does that because it takes way too long. Okay. Child, child copyright. Copyright. G. C. I'm joking. Is it metal or containing a compound with the formula CuFeS2? A reactive oxygen to produce copper sulfate and iron sulfate. Complete the equation for this reaction. Oh, gee, I'm kind of in the way here. Looming shadow. Oh, okay. Right. I'm guessing it needs balancing as well. I'd say O2 because it's reacting with oxygen. So if it reacts with oxygen, it's O2. But you got to balance that. On this side, if you see how much oxygen there's, it's 4 plus 4. O4. What's O4 equals O8. And basic maths, 8 divided by 2, that's 4. Okay, what? 3. I've lost the plot today. So it'd be CFE2. I have the answers ready to go. That's the equation balanced. Percentage by mass. Ooh, lovely. That's what I'm scared of. Of copper, I'm pretty sure you just get the entire equation. First of all, 3 marks. Very, very simple 3 marks. You get to read off the values of the equation. There's 1 Cu, one Fe and two S2. Now I'm pretty sure it's a common misconception people would then times S by 4, but that is just where it is. Is it? No, that's no. Two S2 here. Two S's, two sulfur. Unless you just add it. Yeah, if oxygen though, you would. Yeah, if oxygen you times that by 2. Okay, we'll just go from there. Let's see what's popping. 63.5 plus 56 plus 32 times 2, 64. We can add that somewhere there so they don't ever get confused. Pretty sure that's the way you do it. Of course, if it isn't, then revision is revision. I won't make that mistake in the actual day. I don't know why I hate chemistry that much. I think it's just. The funny thing is, most people hate English literature. I'm one of the few people that enjoy it because I like having alternative ideas. My mind's creative, I can just think of random stuff. That's what 183.5. I understand why people would hate it. Yeah, I like the idea of guessing. I'm gonna guess tomorrow as well, but I've got a top 3. I think tissues in the top 3. I think they could. I think they're gonna do some niche ones, so I'm gonna do preludes in the top 3. Or difficult ones and emigres in the top 3. Those are the 3. Those are the 3 I think. It could be any. Those are prediction poetries. People get too reliant on them. Copper, that's 63. 63.5 divided by 183.5. We've got this horribly wrong, or pretty damn good. I was sure I was going to upload a Bayonet chart. I guess I'll do that tomorrow. In the break. I'm getting. I'm paranoid for this. It's equations. No, I'll stick with my guns. You can't doubt yourself in the exam. You've got to go for it. I mean, of course, question yourself. But if you're like, if you can't make that decision, I thought to do the times 100. If that's your 3 mark, adding it up, then doing the equation. The equation probably worth 2. Putting the answer correctly is 1. Just say to any decimal places. Usually it would. That'd make it good 3 marks or maybe 4 mark. FIFA. I don't really listen to FIFA. I just do what the hell I can. Hope for the best. I've calculated that to be 34.6. Add everything up. The required amount of whatever one it is. In this case, it's copper, which is Cu, and Cu is 63. Oh, fudge! I've messed it. No, I haven't. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the required amount of whatever you need, then divide that by the total R. That's mass number of the equation, and times that by 100 to get the percent. Fairly straightforward, I'd say. No idea what this is because I did not do chemistry. I did not want to subject myself to the torture of triple science, but I will guess anyway. Usually in universal indicator. Generalizing this bit, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go purple. Oh, it doesn't go purple. Let's do combustion. I'm pretty sure copper's purple. That's orange. I think it's one of those two. Please don't listen to this, but I have no idea what to talk about regardless. Yeah. I had to guess. Okay, high to early. Oh crap, what's biology? That could have completely messed me up if I'd seen that in the exam. Flip. I think I do that though. Bioleaching is getting into chemicals. Bioleaching low grade oils, when you put chemicals in, by putting chemicals into ore and then hoping that bioleaching is when chemicals are put into an ore and this is definitely going to be a nice little useful nod. U is destroyed and actually I'll go dissolved. Dissolved as a result, leaving the just to clarify this, I guess. Please don't put this in your exam. But it's worth just keep the message though. It's always worth trying everything. And also like safe from these types of questions. Anyway, there's only 2 questions, right? Alright, that's wait. No, there isn't. That one. Let's do 2 main questions. The questions are about groups in the periodic table. I went to group 1 and became more reactive going down the group. Rubidium is potassium added. Rubidium potassium are added to water. Predict one observation you would see that shows that rubidium is more reactive than potassium. I read that upside down. So you need to, when it says more, it's a comparative. So you have to either put an word at the end or just something to say that it's a comparative. So what I'm going to do, I'd say because it's both explode. Rubidium would I'm not sure. It'd probably explode, right? Most things like that explode. I'm just gonna have more effervescence and hope for the best. Effervescence. Oh, a nice question next. This is the type of questions. Oh, I just messed up that. And potassium. technically true, right? Rubidium would have more effervescence than potassium. Here to that. That's very okay. This one's a lovely one. Why you need to put down his electron shield and stuff like that. So, since hold on. Okay, here's what I've put. Since these atoms are in group one, both need. As for the examiners, marking backwards, upside down. Since these atoms are in group one, both need to have. Is that have? Both need to lose an electron. My goodness, my handwriting is bad. Didn't think it was that bad though. Since these atoms are in group one, both need to lose an electron to form a stable atom. See, I can, rubidium has more. What the flip is that? Oh my gosh. I hope I don't get marked down. Rubidium has more energy levels than potassium, so the forces of attraction towards the nucleus are weaker due to distance and electron shielding. As a result, rubidium. Oh, what? As a result, it's easier for rubidium to lose an electron and therefore more active. If I was reading upside down. Alright. Complete the equation of rubidium. every time it even forms a hydroxide or a rubidium would replace the oxygen, since it's, and the hydrogen would be a gas, so RbO2. Okay, so it would be Rv plus H2O is not equal to, technically is RbO two should be that. Wouldn't you need, if ionic bonding to group 1 oxygen and group 2, we need 2 Rbs. Rb2 plus H2. And this is Rb, in which case I could just put 2. Two notes of 2 to everything. No, I just reckon it's Rb2. We'll check that as well. Noble gases are in group 0. Wow! It's a correct statement of noble gases. Noble gases will have atoms with 8 electrons in that shell. That's not true. Therefore, our shell will not necessarily all of them have 8, for example, helium. Because that's false. Noble gases have boiling points that increase going down the group. No idea. Have molecules. I don't think that's true. Oh. Oh. They don't react to metals. They don't have all, so it's H2. I don't think they do though, because don't you only need that to make, for example, O2 goes around O2 because it's not stable enough, so it has to react with another one to get to do covalent bonding. So that would make no sense. So therefore, by default, it has to be increasing boiling points. I hope that logic made sense. Right, this one is the one. 3 significant figures. There you go. Because otherwise, it's just simple. I'm pretty sure 0.9048. I mean, that's 0.0, that'd be 1%. 0. Yeah, you just do this. And with any luck, we should be able to get the answer. I want to say something about chemistry, and the whole point of chemistry is that you don't necessarily have to get the right answer, you just have to get all the right answers. No, I can't remember. The point about chemistry is that you don't necessarily have to get every single question right to get a 9. All you have to do is get a lot of questions right to get a 9. And that lot can be, I don't have a certain amount That's depending on the grey boundaries. But you don't have to get every single one. No, I'm not saying this because 0925. This gave me 20.1877 equals 20.223 SF. Okay. I'm moving the troops now for the market. Half an hour, that's not bad timing. That's not bad timing. Not bad, not bad. What is this? PNG chemical. It didn't do anything about moles. It's annoying. Okay. Suddenly it went dark. Oh wow, I see more of me. That's nice. Anyway. 1 mark for 402. Allow 024 mark. Wait, we get all marks for that. Okay, cool. 402. What was the answer? Oh my goodness, I got it right. See, that's why you gotta trust yourself, guys. And that's all my steps, right? Literally all my steps, so yeah, 34.6. I was really not sure on that one, but I guess that works. Okay. That's 3. This one I was never gonna get, let's be real. Flame test. Oh, to be fair though, I actually kind of got that. Flame test. Flame test. Yeah, I don't know my flames. And that's what they use to make fireworks, right? So next time you see a green firework, that's copper going up into the air. I remember hearing that somewhere. That's what maybe, but I couldn't remember exactly what color it was. Was iron orange? Oh wait, that's bar-leaching, right? Yeah, I would just do that. Sodium hydroxide. But it doesn't matter, it's chemistry only, so. Use of bacteria to produce leachate solutions. Okay. Now, I would usually be bad, but it's not the test. Remember bar-leaching, guys? That's something I feel like this year's AQA would do. Okay, cool. Oh, if you want to see the previous one? I don't want to keep changing too fast. Is this visible? Is this visible? I don't know what's going on. Okay, see this? You see these answers? Okay, let's go. Figures bubbling. Bigger, brighter flame. Converse statements. Catch fire. Explode. Nothing about more effervescence. Would that count though? More vigorous bubble. I'd question it. I think if depends what mood the examiner's in. I'd personally count it. I don't, but I'm biased, obviously. So yeah, bigger, brighter. I think that fire. I think does rubidium catch fire? Or does it just explode? I guess you could just put explode. If you want to know the answer, it's something really powerful. If you want, there's like a question like, what would this do? It's really powerful. For chances are, it'd probably explode. Outer cells further from the nucleus. Okay, what do you get the 3 marks? Now, rubidium outer cells further from the nucleus. Has more cells. Has more cells. We got has more cells. More energy levels. There's less attraction. Yeah, the more shielding the out reflection. Yeah, we said that. We do resistance. Yeah. Okay. So this energy, so the outer is easily lost. Unless energy need to remove the outer electron. Okay, energy level shelf out. Less energy is needed to remove the outer electron. What do I put? Easier for rubidium to lose an electron. Is that what this is? Yeah, more easily lost. Yeah, that's 3 marks. I think that's a reasonable judgment. I think. 2RB, 2H2O. Oh, it did form a hydroxide. Oh, it did form a hydroxide. Great. Cool. Not even anywhere near. It was 2RB is correct. What did it say? Allow 1 mark for H2. Allow 1 mark. Well, I get 1 mark. That's not bad. RBOH. It was 2RBOH. 2H2O. That was technically correct, but that's not worth a mark. Noble gases. Go down a bit more. Relative atomic mass is that. That's pretty much what I put. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Have I gone too far down? Oopsies. Oh, yeah, the one I said was correct. This process of elimination of the multiple choice. Don't get tricked by any. Okay. In conclusion, that it's a bit easy to kind of mark dropped. I dropped as out of 2 of 11 marks. I did not get all 11. Lost 2 there. And for this case, I'm gonna say, yeah, because of more rigorous bubbling, I'm gonna say allow the mark for that technically 2, so it's out of 9 actually. Was it out of 9? Oh yeah, question 1 is different. Total 9 marks, 11 marks. Okay, so it's actually 2 of 6 marks, so it's a total of 17 marks. And because this one we're not doing chemistry only, so we got that there. Drop 2. Drop 1. 14. 14 out of 17. Not too shabby, not too shabby. With a difference of 1. Oh, actually, no. Carbon plus. It's not plus. Tell you just -1. Whack a question mark over it. 13 or 14 out of 17. That's more than half, right? Yeah, that's not too bad. That's more than half. Alright, so we can see what we've got. If 14, does it say 14 divided by 17? 82%. 82%. So I don't know if that gets me 8, I think. Okay. Oh, yeah, work to do, but overall not too bad. Right. Let's get the marks scheme for this one. I did a paper on Saturday and I'm going to mark that now. Yippee. It's actually probably be quite good to mark it. Right. Biology paper 1 higher 2023. I was thinking me the flipping paper. Mark scheme. Right, we're gonna go review each question first. I just don't like the shadows that this is making. Ominous figure. I might need to get my little palette. Okay. First answer is carbon. Which ion makes the solution acidic? I put carbon. Let's see if it is carbon. There's a long scroll up the start. Oh man, I could have done with a shower actually. I think I had one yesterday there. Oh, it's biology. Flip this. Why did I put there's something very wrong with me. really confused about that. Hold on. Oh, they put the flipping triple. Ah. Combined science, chemistry, April 1. Oh my god, dude. I feel so tired. Dude, all this for one. Look smarter, not harder. Look smarter, not harder, man. A lot of work. All that for hydrogen. Oh, I suppose we know. Okay, the one I put university indicator drops in the solution if it turns red, orange, yellow. The solution is acidic. Hang on, okay. The mark I probably pref screen first, but then the solubility decreases. Got that right. Just for verification. I could switch in and out so you could show the answers, but I can see the whole thing. Carbon dioxide dissolves in water. I put the solution increases. Oh, that's nice. Put liquid. Yep. Oh my god. Why did I do something like? This is the wrong paper. I did a whole paper.
Back in bed now. Now.
Oh my gosh, dude. This is what I have to work with. Whatever. I swear I did the exam. I swear I just did it. Yeah, I did. No, I can't be able to find it now. I can remember what I put though. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Measure calcium carbonate. Use a balance. I think it's too late to do this properly. I'll do it in the morning though. I'm going to show you one last thing though before we end the stream. Just these like slides. What do we call them? Atoms with the same number of protons, triplets, and isotope, nucleus, gas, halogens. I have to form a mass. I can calculate this in my head. It's 1 plus 16 plus 23, so 24 plus 16. By the way, please do calculate. I think that's 40. 40? No? No answers? Okay, lovely. I just gotta rely on myself. This is very simple. All gotta do it's worth 2 marks. It's if you just add the 1, you add the 16, you add the 23. Yeah, 40. Same here. As I've discovered today, you make sure you add the 3. Don't just do it as usual, just add the 3 as well. So 197 plus this will get the mark of a 30, 5.5 times 3. Wait, that's plus at the end. Oh. This one here got 303.3. 5 flip. You do again, plus extension. No, I'm joking. We've done this today. Like I said, all these equipment, that's a Bunsen burner. If you want a heating, generally, apparently use a warm bath. Beaker, measuring cylinder, and test tube, and boiling tube. Evaporating basin, tripod, a funnel, a clamp, and a conical flask.
So
No. They filter stuff, they use a funnel because it's, unreacted color, it's soluble, but if it is insoluble or if it's mixed in, you use this. And produce it, crystals use the evaporating basin D and A chromatography. Yeah, this one, exo energy exits, endo energy enters. Atomic models, yeah, sphere, bam, bam, bam. It's like that, basically. Schrödinger, I have no idea what he's on, but he's part of the spec. Remember Chadwick made discovered the neutron though. They always like to ask that for some reason. No idea why. This aluminium 13 protons, yeah. Hi, the history of the atom. Oh, these are all the topics that I don't want to learn them now. It is annoying that I just did all that paper though on the Saturday just for it to be gone. It's really saying I regret not keeping better with me. Gain lost electron isotopes in a like this purple. Yeah, let's get something we don't know. We know these, we just did them. Yeah, those are fullerenes, but they're technically also carbon nanotubes, Buckminster fullerene, diamond. Diamond has got all 4 bonds connected, so that's why it's stable. While graphite is free, so it can conduct electricity with delocalized electrons, and it can slide over each other. Yeah, these are pretty simple. Oh, they give me the answers, lovely. Who's the weird ass mistake? Breakers of the copper sulfate, the method is alcohol oxide into warming. What was it before? Into cooling. I don't know if you use a bunch to be burned. Yeah, copper sulfate, copper oxide, sulfuric acid. Unreacted copper oxide, I'm pretty sure you heat it. We have Bunsen burner. That's crystals. See, they do Chadwick. This is what you need to learn about. Remember Chadwick? They always like to ask stuff about him. Mm-hmm. I think I'm just generally cooked. I feel tired, man. I didn't get much sleep last night. Good. It's ironic that it gets to this point. I'm just MG. Yeah, left gaps in it. Wow. Oh no, man, did. Sorry, not that guy. It's the same thing. The polymers, thermos softening, thermosetting. Yeah, I can get the description maybe. Don't know why I have my email. Never mind, I won't. Remember to cry, you guys. I'm gonna sleep. I'm tired.